queen, well perhaps you're gay. Is there a point to all these fancy clothes? With all these buckles from your head down to your toes. It's very simple, but I'm just another girl. It's not so easy, but I'm giving it a whirl. Is there something that you're trying to prove? With all the makeup and the way you move, are you looking for some sympathy? No, I'm trying to be the best girl I can be. It's very simple, but I'm just another girl. It's not so easy, but I'm giving it a whirl. Like my martinis dry, cosmos I won't deny. Smoke those long cigarettes. Thank God I'm not dead yet. Done all these crazy things, short of a wedding ring. Just another girl.
I was really surprised. Even my dad went on a wing.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Calista Solon, and you're watching NLC Trans. Tonight I'm here with a rather large crew, my dear friends, Tara Alexander, Stacey Dozier, and Renee Benoit. And we have Samantha Gomes, who is a return guest, and we're so very pleased to have you come back again. And you are professor of communication, gender and communication, or communication and gender.
Yep, gender and communication.
Gender and communication. A very interesting subject at UConn, a place that's sort of near and dear to our hearts. Anyway, so thank you so much.
Which we'll be visiting quite a lot in the upcoming months.
Yes, we have.
know.
We're going to be there a lot, but thank you so much for coming in again. It's wonderful.
Thank you. I like visiting. It's a lot of fun.
And we were just having a kind of, I'm going to drag you guys back into this
Okay.
conversation at some point. We were just talking about World of Warcraft and
Again.
what
Again.
LARPs and crazy things. And of course, I'm totally illiterate about this, but my grandson plays.
Yes.
But it's going to be. This was possibly the subject of your doctoral dissertation. Was
Yeah, I'm looking at how people use avatars when they communicate. So whether it be just like your buddy icon that you use on Instant Messenger, or if you play World of Warcraft, your troll or your elf or whoever you are, is going to be what I'm looking at.
Very cool. I'd much rather be an elf than a troll, I think.
Me too.
It all
You'd be
depends on what
surprised.
stats you want.
You'd be surprised at how many people want to be trolls, I think.
Really?
Trolls are innately big, strong people.
Yes, and there's something sort of endearing about trolls, but I don't ever want to be referred to as a troll.
No, that's true. But you have to make a distinction, and this will probably fall on deaf ears in your case. But
Probably.
there's a difference between a World of Warcraft troll and, say, an EverQuest troll.
Okay. Well, I knew
I
that.
missed out on EverQuest.
The EverQuest troll was your more traditional Lord of the Rings, big, smelly, green, dumb. In World of Warcraft, they're sort of elvish, long ears and sort of primal hairstyles, and not necessarily the big dumb oafs of popular fantasy novels.
Okay. See, when I was a kid, the trolls were popular, but there were these little
They were those-
plastic things
yes.
with
You rub
all
their
this-
bellies.
with all this hair. Yeah, those things.
Trolls were the little sort of misshapen, furry, hairy things that would crawl out from under a bridge.
Yes, precisely. Anyway.
In either case, not something you want to be called.
Right. Okay. So anyway, now that I've
That's
totally
out of the way.
going off on a tangent here, but anyway, so we are coming up to speak to your class very soon, which is going to be a whole lot of fun. We love doing that, and we're actually going to be at UConn a lot. We're going to be there regularly. In fact, we've probably got a schedule for that, but
Yes, we do.
You're doing something for the Rainbow Center.
Yes, we are. We're going to be there Thursday, February 25th for your class. We'll be going to True Colors March 12th and 13th. We're going to be going back the next Friday, March 19th, for a nursing class with Jill Espelin. And then March 26th, Friday, March 26th, from 6 to 10 p.m., will be doing the Rainbow Center Coffee House.
This would be very cool, especially if they give us coffee.
Well, there's 2 hours dedicated. From 6 to 7 will be coffee house and reception. 7 to 9 is the panel, and then 9 to 10 is coffee house, mingle, and roundup. So there's 2 whole hours dedicated to coffee.
Cool.
I will have to get a copy of that schedule from you. My students get extra credit for going to events, so I can definitely send them to at least the True Colors.
That would be good.
Well, the True Colors, we're not presenting anything at True Colors. We're just visiting.
That's a larger event, though, right?
Yes, that's a much larger event. True Colors is I think it's the largest event of its kind in the United States, focusing on sexual and gender minority youth, but with content for people of all ages. They have.
That sounds like something they should get extra credit for.
They have youth-safe spaces where youth can talk to each other about issues without adults being around to pressure them. But then they also have professional tracks, classes dedicated to therapists and professionals. And this year, for the first time, there's in parallel with True Colors at UConn at the same time, just down the road, they're having a whole spiritual institute for GLBT issues and spirituality and religion.
Oh, cool.
So if you're going to one, you can sort of walk past the student center and go to the other one, too.
Yeah, very cool. Anyway, so we were talking about your students. Your students are wonderful.
I got such a great response from the last time you guys came. My student evals come in just a couple weeks after the semester ends, and I think that was at least 50% of my students wrote into the little comment section at the bottom how we absolutely have to do this again, and it was an experience that they'd never had before, and they really liked it. So they like you too.
That is so cool. It's great. We love going to the colleges. College students are great in general.
It was a day of class where they didn't have anything serious. They just got to sit there and listen.
Yeah, that's true.
And ask really cool questions.
That's true.
Too.
Yes.
And
I was proud of them. They were very insightful.
Yeah. Some of those questions were really.
We haven't done a panel in a couple months. We're a little rusty.
Yeah, we'll be okay. We've got a bunch coming up, but yeah, that's great, and we love doing that. We love talking to the students. It's sort of our way of letting the world know that we're here.
Well, yeah, it's really important to simply meet people.
Yeah.
And be exposed to them. The only way you're going to change the world is one person at a time. So we get to go to these classes when we're invited so generously, and we get to meet 25, 30 students and talk with them for an hour or two. And sort of, let them get to know us and find out how they feel, what preconceived notions they're bringing to the table, and maybe dispel some myths and educate them a little bit and learn from them a little bit. And plus, it's about being out there.
Yeah. Right. I mean, we've talked about that one before, where in the past it's really been necessary for transsexuals to hide, and when we get when transsexuals get it right, they disappear, and so you only deal with something when you see it, and if you're not aware it's there, you don't have to deal with it. So you sort of someone has to be willing to sort of flail around a bit and say, no, we're here.
Yeah.
It's okay.
We can flail quite well. Yeah.
And ironically, not a bad tie-in, sort of step out of the shadows, which is what the True Colors Conference was originally called, I think it was Children Out of the Shadows.
And the other part of that I think we've also discussed is, so you hide and then all people see is top TV shows and daytime.
Yes.
Without using anyone's name.
Yes.
I'll say it, Jerry Springer.
I was going to say it, and then I thought maybe I shouldn't.